Hey, Max here. Feels Batman. Most Feared is out, not now, but tomorrow at 4:30. Debated. So 4:30 p.m. Eastern launch on Thursday. They kind of moved it up. I kind of like that late launch. So for people when they get off work, school, it's kind of like just fresh and it's new and everything's happening at that time instead of it all going at the same time in the morning. So that it's a W for me. All right, let's just go through the negative. There's a new currency called bats. The cards aren't that great that we saw outside of Ray Lewis. Those are kind of the negatives that I've seen along with some of the collectibles that we're getting. So I want to go through a lot of what we saw. I'm going to give you information. So I'm sorry for leading off negative, but I want to go through, I think the was it 31 or 21? Okay, so players I'll do last. I'm most excited about the reroll sets that we're going to get to. I should have really started here on this video. Right here. I missed it. I had it. All right, so these reroll sets, I think, are going to be the most important thing to do with these bats. Now, you'd be like, well, how much is a reroll? They showed an 80 overall Ray Lewis that quick sold for 250 bats. Now, those new players aren't, like, those players they just give us for free aren't really, like, quick sell correctly, and they said they could change it up, too, with how much in each one. We didn't see any of the cards quick sells, to my knowledge, but we're going to try and calculate it based off these prices, and we'll see if we have some sort of training things tomorrow on stream to make some coins, like we always try to. So these reroll sets, they're very similar to what we have right now in the stores, just with the different currencies. And with different currencies, there's opportunities for arbitrage. So, reroll sets, boom. The 77 to 81 overall most feared players, 565 bats. Now, you could compare it currently to the 80 to 81 sidekick reroll, but that's kind of better because it's cutting out those gold players. That's 240 training. So, just in that, we know pretty much assuredly that bats are going to be more plentiful, or they're going to be worth less than training, okay? Now, when you look at the actual 92 overall most feared hero, yeah, you can see my cursor. Oops, god dang it. I want to click on the screen so you can see my cursor. This one, 47,000 training for 92 overall. Right now, 92 overall is like Redux Luck and stuff. Quick sell at a rate of 9,200. I'll put up my little spreadsheet here. Put it out at 94.70 for the training. Now, this is a reroll set, so the house is going to win a little bit on this, so you got to factor that in. But from the 94, whatever it was, 94.70 to 47,000, so it's just under like 5-to-1 ratio of bats to training on that kind of exchange. So there's a little bit of difference between those two, as you see the 5-to-1 and like the 2-to-1 for the 77 to 81 and 80 to 81 reroll. But the 2-to-1, I'm less, that one's kind of whatever, shaky. So that's kind of what they're going with, and we'll be doing a kind of a ratio spreadsheet tomorrow to see what kind of stuff what the cards have, what they have, what we see the price on the market is with the packs. We didn't see any of the odds on the packs, so I can't speculate on those. I could show you the packs. They're right here. Okay, right there. I think I went too far. I'm in too deep, man. So there's the bundle is going to be $100 bundle, 24 with an 88 plus topper, and then there's obviously the one that you always sync. This one right here, 150 points, that just basically gets people to put the credit card on the account as the teaser one. 28,000 for a most feared pack. So we've seen packs just like this before. Nothing too surprising for packs. Nothing outrageous. I'm guessing they're not going to be that good, but we can always get surprised. Maybe we'll get a pack glitch. So there it is. There's the last one. There is going to be a slight training reroll, as you see right above my head there for the 77 overall most feared. So you will be able to get into the most feared promo if you have stacked training. You can roll that. I don't know the odds on it. They didn't show. I'm guessing they're not going to be good, but who knows? Maybe they'll F up. The material fantasy pack. So you got materials, skill materials. We'll get to that in a second. So we're also getting a patch tomorrow. Know that. They're going to go over in the morning stream. I want to get to that. So that's kind of like the most, that and then like this house rules are kind of like the most exciting parts of this promo. All right. House rules. Let me scroll down to that part of my notes. It is going to be a week-long celebration of all things house ruly, spooky, screamy, scary, that kind of stuff. Each win will be a cauldron pack, as you see on your screen. You can collect your materials and craft. Now, I don't know if this is going to be the contents of the cauldron pack. They didn't make that true. If these things right here are going to be it, but maybe those are what you're gonna get. Crafting material goes into the sets for the cards, and then some quick sell bats. So each win gets you that, and then 75 wins is the final reward, which will be a Nat Hero. I'll go through the Nat Heroes in a little bit, but they're Cam Newton, Tyler Lockett, and Earl Thomas. There it is. So you're getting a free nat from the house rules. The week long. All you do is the house rules themselves. There will be 20-yard touchdown for 12 points. The first player to 20 wins, and a 50-yard score is an instant win. So look out for one-play coverage beaters. If you need to know them, watch my ebooks. Maybe I'll do a video on all the one-play beaters I know right now, so that way we can cheese through these things together. The enraged period for the cards, and I'll talk about this again, is 10:30 to November 1st, which is during Weekend League. So it's interesting. Last year they specifically avoided Weekend League for the enraged period. Maybe they didn't have a lot of people engaged with the content because nobody really cares outside of the most rewarding mode for their head-to-head. But kind of house rules is that now, which I like the best. So enraged period is going to be during Weekend League. That'll be interesting how they handle that. I'm sure people will complain, but it's no longer qualifications for competitive, so I don't know if they care anymore. Let us just have their fun. All right, here are some of the cards. They wanted to start. We'll go over it again. So there's going to be scary strong, scary fast, scary sharp are the 3 scaries this year. And then you put them all in for a set for Ray Lewis. So here are the scary strongs. Generally, Tremaine Edmonds is a pretty good user middle linebacker. We get a Barr too, which I'll go through in a little bit. But these kind of guys are the strong ones. Will Disley's been having a good year. Rip to you. Sorry about your surgery. And then, cards right there. Those are whatever. Jonathan Allen is the other scary strong guy with 87 strength. He's got better power moves and strength than scary. I don't know, man. I would have maybe boosted it. But 83 overall. And then you got Cam Newton is one of the bosses. And this, like you said, you can get it nats. We'll go through the souls in a little bit. 82 speed. So we will be able to get the fast break and I think the escape artist. He's a scrambling quarterback, so I think he can get it at tier 3. Check the spreadsheet if you don't remember. Twitch channel, I spreadsheet. 90 throw power. He's cromulent. He's big. I'm guessing his break sack is going to be very high because he's hard to handle in the pocket. Then you got scary sharp, which we have Winters. I don't know if you guys care about the lower cards or not. Oops, I went too far back. Tyler Lockett, scary fast. Ooh, I'm going too far. I'm going way too fast here. Scary Strongs. I think they flashed through it here, so I pressed the right and left button. Scary Fast. Some good budget cards, but it's nothing competitive. I mean, Jakeem Grant, I guess you could maybe make as a returner. Jabril Peppers is Scary Fast at 86 speed. Not even that fast, in my opinion. 87 hit power. Tyler Lockett, 90 speed, isn't even the fastest wide receiver to come out this week. Didn't we? Oh, no, that was a couple weeks ago with Cooks. We had a Team of the Week card that came out 91 speed this past week. So 90 speed is your Scary Fast. Weird. And he's him and Randy Moss are the only 92 overall receivers. And this card is not Randy Moss, right? Moss is, taller. I guess the deep route running is the same. We'll see what his release is. Moss's release is really nice too, but I'm a little disappointed by that. And then here is the Scary Sharp, basically the smart guys. But you know how smart guys are in Madden on the field. They're not actually that smart. Earl Thomas is the boss for that with 86 speed. I think Ed Reed's a better card overall. He can't get Enforcer. So it's sad to say he's a zoned out guy, maybe on the same level as Dawkins, but good zone coverage, I guess. And then Michael Thomas is going to be like a solo reward. We'll get to him in a little bit. Anthony Barr is there too, and same with Vita Vey as kind of like you get their pieces. Ray Lewis is the master, and this card is an absolute stud. 87 speed. I think you'll be able to power him up to 88 speed. I would assume he gets a power up game. If he doesn't, then you're kind of stuck with it. But otherwise, high block, shedding, high hit power, gets Enforcer is fast. And that's kind of what you want to do in a linebacker. So he should really wreck stuff out there. Low zone coverage, so of course, maybe better as a user and not great against the pass at all. Will not react to it. Weird. I would have expected it to be like 75 there for zone, but maybe with their overall formula, they couldn't get it any higher because I know they kind of really do screw that up. So there are the cards that we get. Let's scroll back to the solos. All right, so here it is. Solos. There is this portion of these solos you'll be able to repeat them 10 times a day in order to get what was the reward for the 10 time a day reroll. You get crafting material. We will have a part 2 of this promo, and yeah, same solos 10 times a day. It's kind of like house rules. But here are some of the other solos. You get Team Captain token in this promo, 100 bats and 85 overall Nat Most Feared Fantasy Pack and for doing these solos too, for doing the challenges in the Most Feared. These are basically their own challenges. There's a cauldron then too. Here's the cauldron that for the Michael Thomas stuff. Play in the cauldron on most favorite crafting materials, repeatable rewards in each win and each more for each star. Check out special rules in the next screen. Be warned, you can only play 10 times per day. So even losses count. It's not 10 wins, it's just losses too. And basically each team gets one drive. You have to score a touchdown. Don't let them score a touchdown. It's against the computer, this cauldron and these challenges. This isn't the event. It's like event-like, but for solos. And there you go. 87 overall competitive. Rookie for 1 star. I'm guessing that goes all the way up to All Pro or All Madden at 3 stars. So that's your cauldron. You get that stuff. We'll see the sets in a second, I'm sure. All right, there's the most feared set. This is part 2 right here. Masters there for the Ray Lewis. It says Masters, so we'll probably get a Master during part 2. There's Scary, Fast, Strong, Sharp for the sets for the cards. We keep going forward. There it is. 5 sets for the Masters. Here it is. Earl Thomas, Brian Winters. Okay, for this Scary, Sharp. We knew that. Perception. So these are the crafting materials that we're going to have to grab. Basically collectibles. The community hated collectibles, so they decided to bring them back after years of us hating them. But they're calling them crafting, so it's all cool because it's got a funny name, right? Marketing. Woo! Ray Lewis Master Set. You basically put them in for the Ray Lewis and you get all these cards back. Something the community loves doing. So Ray Lewis, I expect, is going to be over for 1 million coins at least right away. These cards, though, who knows? You can put them in sets later, too, if we can wait for exchange sets, or you can just quick sell them. And the nat that you get from the house rules will be able to go into those sets, too. So Cauldron Master Michael Thomas. Exchange crafting materials to earn them. So basically, after doing your Cauldron, you'll earn these kind of borders. We're going to go back one. There's multiple Cauldron Masters here. Vita Vey, Anthony Barr, Michael Thomas. Then you'll be earning from that one solo challenges. Those solo. See that? So you got Vita Vey, Michael Thomas. And they say they are auctionable and tradable. So that's kind of neat. And you can do them repeatably. So you don't get stuck with just one of them after doing those challenges. So kind of neat way of tying in events into solos. I'm a fan of it. And then we're back to that and we're done with the wrap up. What do you guys think of most feared? The cards themselves are definitely a thumbs down. I don't know if the market's going to react to them. But overall, the rest of what they put together, I like that they do something different. It's a little different. It's a lot of the same, but a little different with some of the things we see. Alternate currencies, I'm not a huge fan of that. You guys know me. And that's kind of what I got. Like, look how many currencies they have. Like, eventually, like, soon enough, like, with all this stuff on the screen. Wait, what do you guys see that yet? They're going to run out of space up here. Like, look, it just keeps going. I don't know, guys. Not a fan. Not a fan of that at all. I got through everything I wanted to get through. And let's make some coins tomorrow. I'll be live when it goes live. And I'll see you there. Twitch.tv/GutFox. Take it easy.